Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video, and can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help with the channel tremendously, and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer, anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. If we're looking at the overall crypto market cap today, we're currently sitting at $2 trillion and we're down 5.3% in the last 24 hours. BTC dominance is holding at 50.2%. If we're looking at the last 24 hours, guys, you guys could see a lot of deep, red across the board. But we are seeing altcoins go back into that green in the last hour. But majority of the altcoins are still in the deep red. But there's one coin that is up in the last hour, 13.9%, and that is Vechain. So if we're looking at Vechain's price right now, guys, Vechain is doing something very, very interesting in my opinion, and I will share exactly what that is. So if we're looking at the price for Vechain right now, it's currently trading at 23.7 cents. It's down 10.2% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also down 7.5% in BTC comparative in the last 24 hours. Current rank is top 12 on CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko. Market cap is $15.3 billion and 24-hour trading volume is $2.1 billion. So everything is looking very nice. If we're still zooming out, in the last 30 days, it's up 162.8%, and just the last 14 days, it's up 127.7%. So if we're going on the price chart, you may be asking, what is the excitement? Like, why do you think something interesting is happening? I'll share that exactly with you guys. As you guys may know, we are seeing a major bloodbath across the board. I believe that was due to the fact that Bitcoin was manipulated by the whales, and we cannot, control that. That is out of anyone's hands. But we have been seeing green after green after green after green in the markets. So some sort of correction and pullback was needed, and that's exactly what we got. And as you guys may know, Bitcoin is a leading indicator of the crypto market. So whatever Bitcoin does, if it goes down, altcoins will go down double digits. And that's exactly what we saw happen. But what's really bullish is that, projects like VeChain and there's other projects such as Solana. These two projects, were bought back from that dip very, very quickly. If you guys can see, I made an emergency video yesterday. We were trading at 24 cents just yesterday, and then we saw that flash crash where we went all the way down to 16.8%, and we were bought back up very quickly. And if we measure it from the all-time, the wick, all-time low of the wick from that dip, we are up 37.2%. Even today, markets did go down a bit more as Bitcoin is it's not stable right now. It's in it's shaky a bit. So it has been very volatile lately. So obviously, if it goes down, like I mentioned, majority of the altcoins will go down with it. And we saw another wick today, all the way down to 20.4 cents, but it was bought back up very, very quickly. And now, if we're measuring, if we bring out the measuring tool and see how far we are from the all-time high. I'm sorry, not from there. So if we're measuring, we are literally just we're literally 20.93% away from its all-time high. I thought we would touch the newer all-time high last night because we were literally very, very close. But like I said, a Bitcoin decided to go down, and it does take the market down with it. But what's really bullish is that we are being bought back up very quickly. Meanwhile, the entire crypto market is still in, majority of the markets is still in red. But if we're looking at VeChain right now, let me show you guys. As you guys can see, red, red, red across the board. In the last hour, majority of the coins are up only 1.2%, 0.4. But if we're looking at VeChain, VeChain is up 9.3%, and in the last 24 hours, it's only down 7%, and it's being bought back up very, very quickly. And that's a very, very bullish sign. If Bitcoin did not, decide to have a shake off again, I'm very confident that we would have already hit a new all-time high, but we cannot control that. But everything is looking very, very bullish. As you guys may know, the Salesforce announcement has been a very bullish thing for this project itself, our VeChain, because that has gotten a lot of people excited and a lot of people talking about VeChain, and a lot of big influencers are also talking about it now. As you guys may know, we have some big YouTubers that have never talked anything about VeChain at all, but now they are starting to also promote it, which is obviously good. It's a good thing. It brings more exposure to VeChain, and also we are seeing big influencers, big public figures also talking about VeChain. I shared something yesterday with you guys. I did have some people leave negative comments on the Call of Duty pro player that mentioned VeChain to the moon. A lot of people are like, oh, there's a teen that is tweeting, oh, we should take it seriously. No, guys, that's not the point. The point is that they have millions and millions of followers, and these millions and millions of followers could potentially do their research into VeChain and look into it, which brings more exposure. It's a good marketing scheme in a way, even though VeChain is not paying them anything. I'm pretty sure they are not. And that goes to show why we are seeing a lot of interest. If you're new to VeChain, VeChain is partnered already with some of the leading organizations around the world, some big names such as Walmart, H&M, DHL, BMW, AWS, and these are just to name a few. And they have been partnered with these organizations for a while, before the Salesforce announcement was even made. The Salesforce announcement came out at such a perfect time, because we are in such a bullish territory right now, and we are seeing altcoin season, and this announcement was made at the perfect time in my opinion, and it got a lot of people excited, and a lot of people are FOMOing into VeChain, and I believe this is just the absolute start for this rally, in my opinion. If we were to see that type of magnitude of a bull run that we saw back in 2017, which a lot of analysts are calling to happen, VeChain is going to hit $1, and I am very, very confident about that. But in the immediate short term, I believe we are about to go to 30 cents is the next target for VeChain. As long as we get more volume to kick in and Bitcoin stays stable, I believe in the next coming days, or even in the next coming 2 days, we could touch that 30 cents mark, as everything is looking very, very bullish. If I'm bringing out the Fibonacci retracement, we can always look at both the bullish and bearish scenario. So I believe, as you guys can see, I did say, if you guys go on my previous video, I did say 38.2 is a very strong support. And look, we touched that right on dot. Like, let me show you guys. Literally, we touched that, and we were bought back up very quickly. And I believe in just the next coming days, as long as Bitcoin stays stable, we are about to smash this resistance, and we're about to smash this new all-time high and head to 30 cents. I am very, very confident about that, because there's a lot of bullish things happening for VeChain. And as you guys may know, I am a strong believer that we will be listed on Coinbase this year. Coinbase. Okay, and that's another thing. Some people are saying Coinbase might not have a positive effect on VeChain. That's not necessarily true in my opinion, because a lot of people are comparing ADA and VeChain listing. It does depend when Coinbase, if they were to list it. It does depend when they list it. If they were to list it, let's say tomorrow, this is just an example, guys. If they were to list VeChain tomorrow, again, then I believe VeChain can double very fast, because the market cap is still very low. The reason we did not see that type of crazy pump for ADA was due to the fact that ADA had already pumped so high when it got listed, and it already had such a high market cap. But even though it never had that initial pump, it still opens so much door of being listed on Coinbase. It opens a lot of doors for good projects that are listed on there, because as you guys may know, Coinbase is a fiat gateway for crypto. Majority of the people that come into the markets, they go through Coinbase, and people can look into, investor psychology is like, oh, why would I pay $55,000 for a Bitcoin when I can pay $1.70, I mean $1.50 for ADA. Like, obviously, a lot of people do not realize the circulation, supply, market cap. They don't know much about that, like newcomers. But that that itself makes a lot of people look into the project. Do their deep dive and look into what the project is all about, and that's why being listed on Coinbase is very huge. And not only that, Coinbase went public, and it was a historic moment for the crypto industry. And crypto is going mainstream, and projects like Vechain should definitely deserve to be listed on there, because considering what they're doing, bringing mass adoption to the space, and a real world use case that cannot make me more bullish at all. Like, literally, that cannot make me bullish. It's like absolutely insane. Like, I'm super bullish on VeChain, and I could see it hit $1 this year as long as we were to get that parabolic bull run. Because guys, we're only 4x away from literally and $1, and that is very, like, highly likely in my opinion, if not even 4x, 3.5x, I believe, for all-time high to occur. So absolutely insane potential. But with that being said, always invest what you can afford to lose, and take profits, guys. Taking profits does not hurt, and this is a perfect example right in front of us. Nothing goes up straight forever. I promise you, nothing will go up straight forever. There's always going to be these corrections and shakeoffs, and we are seeing that right in front of us. So it's always good to have an exit strategy in place and always take profits, because at the end of the day, we are here to make money, and always taking profits will not hurt, and you can always scale back in when these corrections do occur. But yeah, everything is looking very bullish for VeChain. I believe in the next coming day or two, we should break the all-time high as long as Bitcoin stays stable. If it weren't, if it does have a shake off again, I believe we will be supported around these levels, 38.2 or 0.5 level. Very strong support around those levels. We will be supported by then, by those levels. I will put like a buy order around these levels, just in case if Bitcoin were to have a shake off. I will put like a buy order around these levels to possibly pick some VeChain up at cheap prices. And yeah. But thank you so much for all the support that you guys have been showing me, each and every one of you guys, the VeChain family. Thank you so much for the continuous support. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Literally, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, continue supporting me. And like I said, always do your due diligence before investing in these markets, and always invest what you can afford to lose. And yeah, before I end this video, I want to say, look at this. VeChain is hitting an all-time high on Google Trends, literally all-time high, and I cannot be more bullish. This does correlate with the price in a way, because price is going up, and a lot of searches are happening on Google, so it does add up together. But yeah, I think I am going to wrap up today's video. Guys, stay safe out there. Safety comes first. Health comes first, family comes first, and everything else absolutely comes later. And yeah, guys, it's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.